Hello everyone, my name is Crow, and this is Project Architect 2. This is episode 8. So in between episodes, I finished a bunch of terraforming around the sides of the dam. I finished swapping out all of the andesite kind of superstructure and replacing it with the different smooth stone. I still have to do something about all of these stairs. I am not sure I like them. Um, so I still got to kind of figure that out. But I did kind of, terraform into the terrain up here and kind of blend it in a little bit. Okay, and I also finished my apothecary's house. So we come over here. Oh, and I also pushed back the wall on both sides a little bit more. Okay, so the apothecary's house, around back, got a little food for any horses or cows or anything like that. Inside here, yeah, just a couple little things kind of laying around. Down here, I don't have anything down here yet. I still have to kind of fill this area in. And then out here is kind of my apothecary's little garden, a little water feature, and then a couple different crops. These are all purely decorative because these are all these are all things that I don't actually. First of all, I don't need, and second of all, if I did need them, I would just EMC them, right? Like cabbage has 16 EMC. I can just I got almost 100 million EMC, so I have as much cabbage as I could ever need. So going back inside though, I talked last time about wanting the whole point of this area of this kind of valley that has been spared, whatever cataclysm took place, to be very very afraid or avoiding technology, and so any technology is going to be kind of run by the leaders of the village, um, and they're not going to let um, kind of the regular village folks into the secret, I guess. And so any kind of technology is going to be either disguised or hidden. And so the apothecary, I felt that this one, an apothecary or alchemist or whatever, I felt that they would be kind of the perfect person to kind of take charge of the mechanism stuff, because mechanism is all about changing things, especially through like the infuser or the enrichment chamber, kind of changing one thing into another. And so if we come over here, this is actually an elevator. And this is going to be the basic outline of the kind of the mechanism basement. Through here is the underside of this whole area. And so I have a plenty of space to kind of expand. And I think like this is where I'm gonna run all of my like AE2 cabling and stuff. I just think it'd be kind of cool to have, almost like an underground area that the kind of the regular villagers don't have access to. It's just for the people in the know. Um, so in that kind of vein, um, what I need to do is I need to kind of start working towards the quantum entangloporter. This is used to make the goat plushie, which is, kind of our main goal in the early game to get the Archimate. So the goat plushie, I will have to go to an RF Tools dimension in eventually, and I also need to get a goat horn. I think the goat horns can be EMC'd. This one's not showing an EMC one, so I'm not sure why. But you can see that there are the different horns. Odd. But either way, I need to kind of work towards the quantum entangloporter. And to do that, I'm going to need a couple different machines. The first machine that you need for any kind of foray into mechanism is going to be the metallurgic infuser. which means osmium. And I'm probably going to need a bunch of iron as well. And a redstone. And I'll probably need some coal as well. Oh, I don't know if this... It does. Oh, interesting. Straight coal is 10 millibuckets, but charcoal is 20. Interesting. Which is funny because charcoal is like, you know, a third of the, or a quarter of the, the EMC value. So charcoal is definitely the way to go for this. Okay, so metallurgic infuser. And then let me get some flex points. Until I get some cabling going, I'm going to just use basically a flex point on everything. Because one of the things I need to do is make energy cables. Where are they? Oh, they are, I think they're called universal cables. Yes. But I need to get steel. So this is kind of be the first thing I need to make is steel. These don't have EMC, do they? No, they don't. Do any power cables have EMC? No, the AE cables have EMC, but so Mekanism, I need steel. Steel is going to be used to make these steel casings, and so you know the idea is that the very first 4 steel you make, you're probably going to want to make into a enrichment chamber, because the enrichment chamber will allow you to multiply these things. And I say that because if you look, 1 charcoal equals 20 carbon, but 1 enriched carbon equals 80 carbon. And enriched carbon is just charcoal in an enrichment chamber. So for charcoal, I can 4x multiply its use. Regular charcoal, I can 8 times its use. Um, and I should be able to actually. And then enriched iron has to be sent through again to make steel blend. I am going to need some cobble. Because I want to, I should probably make another furnace. My other furnace is being used to make just stick this in there for now because I'm just going to tick accelerate this stuff. Perfect. Yeah, my other iron furnace I upgraded to diamond, and that's actually where all my power is coming from. Okay, got steel. Let's see. I need some glass. All right, and then I need and then I need to make some basic control circuits, which is redstone along with osmium. And then I think I can do the same thing, and then this is how I get the infused alloy. Okay. So these 3 is basically the mechanism basics, right? Control circuits, infused alloy, and steel ingots. I can upgrade the control circuits just by crafting them into a better one, right? I get elite, yes. So I make an advanced control circuit, and then that one I can upgrade into an elite control circuit, and then finally into an ultimate control circuit. And so I just need to basically upgrade my alloys. And I do those using the metallurgic infuser by using different infusing materials. Okay, so let's see here. Let's get an enrichment chamber, steel case, enrichment chamber, and then I can all right, and then cool. So for the quantum entangle porter, I do need to get into a couple different machines. I need to get an osmium compressor. That's just gonna be a whole bunch of these infused alloys and an advanced control circuit. I can use let's see now, each of these enriched redstone does 80 millibuckets, which is yeah, which is enough for 8 of these ingots to get turned into an infused alloy. I think the control circuits take a little bit more. Yeah, so they take 20. So osmium compressor, like I said, I'm going to need a bunch of these control circuits and some buckets. And then another steel casing. All right. So the infused alloy is 20 millibuckets there, which turns into a reinforced alloy. How do I make reinforced obsidian? If I take an obsidian, that gives me 4 powdered obsidian, which that I infuse into the refined obsidian dust, and then I gotta throw it into the osmium compressor or the metallurgic infuser or enriched obsidian. Okay, so let's get some obsidian. I'll just start that going. All right, so now normally what you'd want to do is you'd probably want to have like a bunch of different metallurgic infusers, you know, like one for the carbon, one for the redstone, one for the diamonds, and then one for the refined obsidian. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I think I want to take a little bit more of a complicated approach and just kind of have everything kind of craft on demand instead of just stuffing, you know, auto exporting everything. It's just a little bit of an automation challenge that I might do, but we'll see. I already got 16, and so how many is that gonna do? I think that's gonna just do 2. Oh, no, I can do... Well, well, well. I think I'm gonna need some more osmium. And these things are so loud, oh my gosh. All right, these do keep their inventory though, which is nice. Okay, what else do I need here? I need a teleportation core, which is some atomic alloy. And we're gonna need 2 atomic alloy here. That's a total of 4. And then these guys are each gonna require, so I'm gonna need 8 atomic alloy. Maybe a little bit more iron. I moved my all of my ores back at my old base into a red alchemical chest, which is, I think, a really good move to do. Okay, so now these guys, I can do this number here. Now I got 8 of these. All right, and I think I needed emerald for the... Was it 8 atomic alloy I said? All right, teleportation core, got it. I need ultimate control circuits. And then the quantum entangleporter. Nice. Adventure bound. Okay. Where was it? The go. Quantum entangleporter. All right. I mean, and that's basics of mechanism. I wonder if I can. Let's do some charcoal. I think I'm gonna push out or go and get a bunch of steel. I mean, that to me that makes sense. Because what I'd like to do is I would like to get lithium sooner rather than later, which is going to require lithium fluid, which comes from... Oh, I need liquid lithium, which comes from a thermal evaporation plant, which is going to require these guys right here. And this requires a lot of steel. So I think that, in between episodes, I'll work on getting a bunch of steel. This is not how I want to run Mechanism, right? I don't want to have to like manually insert things. And so we're getting real close to the point where we're going to need some kind of digital storage system like Applied Energistics. And I think that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing Applied Energistics. I think that refined storage is just not robust enough because this is going to require a lot of this pack is going to require a lot of automation and stuff, and I just don't think refined storage is up to it. Okay, so while that stuff is kind of going along with Mechanism, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on a little bit more here, and I'm going to try and see if I can take care of some of this stuff here. The ominous trial keys and the trial keys and the ominous bottles. I'm going to try and take care of. I've never done the trial chambers before, but I did find one in my exploration. Where is it? Yeah, so it's this way, 3,800 blocks. So I should be able to find one. But before I go to the trial chamber, I'm going to see if I can find a pillager outpost. All right, there is one there. So I'm going to go in search of the pillager outpost. This way I can swab a pillager. I don't think I have a pillager yet. I do not. So I'm going to see if I can track down a pillager so I can swap him so that I can get the ominous bottles from those captains as needed. It will also give me a chance to check out my brand new Qatar and use that. I think that this will really make things easier for those trial chambers. Oh, okay, so this is the captain. Okay. Yeah, so he is... Yeah, so I got the ominous bottle. I mean, I don't think this is useful for anything. No. And this does not have EMC on it. Okay. But I have the pillager swab at least, so I can make my own pillagers. And then, I got a bunch of spawners and stuff, so. Okay, so now I need to go to... See, I don't think you're gonna give me anything. Yeah. Where are... Okay. Okay, this is... Trial. Oh, that's right near my old home. Okay. I spent so much time just wandering around that I don't remember where anything is anymore. Okay. Where is the trial chamber? Okay. Yeah, so I don't remember exactly how I found this trial chamber. I was in a cave down here. Oh yeah. Not sure exactly why, but I had stumbled down into this cave. I don't know if I was looking for... I don't know. Maybe I was looking for ice or something. I don't know. But there's a fairly decent cave system down here. So I kind of just ended up accidentally spotting this. So. Oh, that is a... I don't think I have a... That's a blizz. I don't think I have a blizz. No. Blizz time. Man, I gotta make some more mob swabs soon. Okay, so before I go into this trial chamber, I need to make sure that I drink a bottle. And that gives me trials 1. Oh. Okay, I got my Almas trial key. Cool. Okay, so I got the trial key here. Okay, and apparently I gotta kill these guys. Yeah, because this is a... Sorry, dude. I tried to do it as humanely as possible. Okay, and I got my... That was my last ominous bottle I needed. All right. Well, I mean, that was a productive... That was a productive trials chamber run. Because that's the evoker, right? Yes. So that means I got, more than half of this stuff. I got 2/3 of this stuff now, and I think I'm pretty sure I have a bell back in my chests. So. All right. Well, we did some good work today. We got the mechanism basics set up, and we completed the quantum entangle porter, which is the main piece that I need for the Archimeat. I don't think there's any other mechanism parts. Once we're into applied energistics, then we'll kind of automate all these things and upgrade these into the next tiers and everything. But between episodes, I'll cook up some more steel and kind of do that. We also went to the trials chambers, and we have the trial chamber pieces that we need for the evoker plushie as well. So next time we'll probably finish off the evoker plushie, and then we'll also probably do a little bit more work around here. This is a lonely little house. We'll probably... He needs a neighbor, I think. So I have some ideas on what the next building that I need to add to this little town is. So, all right. Well, thanks for watching. If you have any tips or tricks, then feel free to leave them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.